Hello everyone, my name is Rids. I am back with another video. If this one goes up on schedule, that will be more than 1 month of weekly uploads, which I'm pretty proud of. I'm really trying to get to that fiscal year binder flip through. Please pray for me. But I'll chat a little bit more as we put the PCs away because there's another stack that's equally as big that needs to go in as well. So let's go ahead. Okay, to start with, I am going to put a couple of pages in that already have stuff in there because I didn't want to be dealing with these while we are on video, because that would be embarrassing for me. And we have enough of that. So yes, I'm going to be starting off this binder, which will be an OT7 Korean album PCs binder. With this one, I stole this idea from Eddy, as I do most things. I need to do some cleanup because the edges are still showing, but the idea here is that I will have the discography to start us off with, and then I will go into the PCs. I also need to cover this up because this is a repeat. Okay, we are going to start with Oh Are You Late Too? I want to say these are all second edition because they have their names on the back and not the album name. I think that's one way to figure out if these are first edition or second edition, but I'm not sure. I tried to collect first edition PCs for everything past You Never Walk Alone, I think, because the stem cuts on the later editions drives me insane. I hate the corner cuts and the curves are weird. The PCs are a stupid size. I don't enjoy it at all. So, but for the ones that are like earlier on, I didn't mind the second editions, and I just did not have the patience to track things down. So that's what we're gonna go with. So this is the first full set, just to explain how the setup's going to be, if I can help it and the PCs aren't too pricey. If there's a group PC that will start us off, and then it's going to be in reverse age order, as I have mentioned before. I like the idea of Namjoon being in the center of the group, if there's an empty slot here, then I will be putting an album PC here as well to show the back, and that'll be the filler. Where possible, there might be ones where it's not possible, and then we'll figure that out. Next up is the School Love Affair regular edition, actually, so I need to move this out. So this one will be these PCs. You've seen some of these actually being put away already, but I have acquired a few more. I'm not complete on this set, but what I do have, I wanted to put away. So typically what I do for these 4-pocket ones are, or 3-pocket where possible, it would be the Maknae line on one page, and on the back side there would be the, or on the second one, there would be the Hyung line. But for this particular one, I don't have too many of them, so I think I'm just going to do reverse age order for now, and I will move stuff out into their rightful places once I acquire everything. So that's gonna be that. And then for this album in particular, I'm collecting alternating arms and arms out, that way I don't have two of the same PCs. And I think I still need to find arms in Jimin and arms out Jin, I think. So let me just put him behind So that'll do until I get the other two, and then I can move them into their rightful homes. Next up is School Love Affair Special Edition PCs, and there's only 8 of these, so I have triple sleeved them because they're kind of flimsy and I am afraid that something would happen to them. And this one's going in fan chant order. I think you're sort of familiar with the setup for my mini tours where there's a horizontal OT7 set. I'm following the same pattern here. Don't ask me why. There's some things that pleases my brain and I just go along with it, and this is one of those things. So we're just gonna go with it. Oh, these pages are a little bit sticky, which is good because once they're in, they stay put very well, but getting them in there is a little difficult. So there you go. That's a completed OT7 set, which I'm very proud of. These are second edition because the first edition of these are super pricey and I did not want to do that. So there we go. And then next up we have Dark and Wild. Some of these PCs you may have seen before because I had a few of them that I did uploaded previously. Like some of these I kept in. I did swap out the pages for the Prism Platinum PCs because Prism Platinum Pocket pages, not PCs, because I wanted, where possible, the pages to be aligned correctly. And I also changed out the sleeves that I was using. I used to use the Dragon Shield outer pockets. I've switched over to doing slim fit, either Meow Cafe or Prism Platinum. So I use, I'll do a little insert here of the sleeves that I use, but I use the 58 by 88 or 89 for inner sleeves, and then 61 by 91 for outer, I think. I'll have to double check, but yeah, so that's why some of these have been taken out and are being put back in. I am missing a Namjoon for this one. I thought I had it and then I lost it, so that's unfortunate, but I'll have to find that. And once I do, this set will be complete. Okay, next up, I had most of these PCs already. I was missing Jungkook's, which I did acquire, so that's gonna go in here for now. I am using a 3-pocket to showcase the group PC, which doesn't fit in the 6-pocket pages, and then this Jungkook one. I'll probably put like a filler in here, and then I did get a fusing tool finally, so I'm gonna fuse this to not move. But for now, I did swap out the 4-pocket pages for the 6-pocket one for the rest of them. I just really like how this looks, how full it looks, and beautiful. Okay, next up we have the missing PCs for my favorite, HYYH. Yes, Eddy, I will put $1 in a bank account. If I didn't mention it on this channel before, Eddy and B make me put $1 into the bank account every time I say HYYH because I say it a lot, and I do want to one day get 2017 Blu-ray Jungkook, which costs a lot of money, so that's where that money's gonna go. But yes, we are finally complete with HYYH Part 1.
What did he say?
PCs, and I did get the group PC because it shows all their signatures, and that's what I wanted the filler to be. So there we go. The next up we have some additions for Young Forever. I have Hobi's PC, and I have Yoongi's, and then a very expensive filler. Not because it's a legit PC, but it got scammed on this one, and I'm gonna use it as a filler because it's a decent back. I'm still missing Jungkook and Jin for this one, but we will acquire it one day. Like, I mean, the minute I got it, I knew it was a fake, but I had spent a little money on it. Not a lot, but a little. So, you know, it was kind of sad. Whatever. And then for part 2, not part 2. For Young Forever, I was missing Jungkook, so that goes in. I just realized I said I was complete with HYYH part 1. I'm actually complete with HYYH part 1 and part 2. That I misstated that. Yes, you can send me to jail for it. But it feels poetic to be able to complete this as a part of this year as we're approaching HYYH anniversary. I don't know if even BTS says HYYH as much as I do. I know for a fact they don't. I think they'd be hard-pressed to name every song on those albums. Okay, next up I have some of the missing Wings PCs. I think I was missing Tae, yes. So he's gonna go in here. And then we have Jin and Namjoon. So a lot of the sets that I'll be putting away today are going to be complete. I am almost complete with album PCs, but please don't think this happened overnight. I was just in denial for a long time that I was doing OT7, so I kept collecting them but refusing to put them away, which is why this video is going to be super long. But I finished a lot of them before I committed to it, and then, you know, now here we are. So yes, and then next up, this is aren't album PCs, but I didn't know where to put these, and I might move them later, but these are the PCs that came with the lenties. I did end up getting OT7 for a couple of them. I don't have all the lenticulars for any member. I just really like Wings and Young Forever, so I ended up getting OT7 sets, and those came with these PCs. The backs are empty, plain, so I'm not super crazy about them, but the images are nice. So they're gonna go in here for now. I also am not the biggest fan of the text being on here, but oh well. And then we have You Never Walk Alone, which I will be completing today. So there's the group PC. Tae. Yeah, as I was saying, I didn't collect these overnight. It took me a little time to get here, but I thought it would make a good video of its own to complete these here. Again, I have the Lenti PCs. And for this one, the group PC will not start it off because for now I don't have a filler here, so I want the group PC to peek through. How has everyone been? I have kept busy because I am ignoring everything that's going on in the world and just hibernating because had a couple of breakdowns, and now I think I need to be more cognizant of what I'm consuming media-wise. So as you can tell, I've put most of that time into videos and collection, some arts and crafts, some writing, and definitely reading. I don't know if any of you watching also enjoy reading, but I used to be a voracious reader. Like, I consume a book a day at a minimum when I was younger. And I was actually best friends with every librarian I ever met because of that. but at some point I no longer had the attention span to be able to read books at length. So that was kind of sad. But now that I have a little bit more free time, I'm trying to get back to it. I found a couple of series that were low, required, I guess, low attention, if that makes sense. Like, they weren't complex books, so I started reading those and I've been really enjoying them. I used to read a lot of fiction fantasy, and this does cover that, but these are Chinese translated novels, which I enjoy. Actually, if I feel like I am, a Jehovah's Witness for Untamed, so if any of you enjoy that series and ever want to discuss that with me, please feel free to DM me. I have been on a mission to consume that show in every format it exists in. So I bought the books. I'm just starting up on those. There are a couple more novels by the same writer that I started reading as well. So that's been keeping me busy. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Let me know what you've been doing with your own time. Hopefully you have some fun hobbies that you can enjoy, even if it's only for a little bit. So, okay, just to talk through it, where there is no group PC for now, I'm just using fillers for both areas. As you can probably tell, one of them is fake. I got duped on a Jungkook set for this, and I'm using it as a filler because it's a decent dupe. So yes, and then this PC is actually really, really pretty. But this is one of my favorite sets. I really enjoy it. For some sets, I feel like the backside showing doesn't really go well with the vibe, but that's what I'm using for now. We'll see if I change my mind in the future. But yeah, what else? Have you been enjoying Hobi's TikTok antics? I refuse to get that app. I don't need any more social media, and I never had TikTok, and I refuse to download anything net new. I've been going away from social media. I don't want to get more into it. So I haven't kept up, but I do have my Instagram, so I see the reposts of it, and he's taken to TikTok like a fish to water, which I'm very proud to see. But yeah, I'm really excited for everything upcoming with him, with his tour and releases and everything. It's kind of nice that we open chapter 2 with his album, and we're kind of closing it with his album as well. Okay, so for this one, I've changed where I put stuff a little bit because... Was this what I meant to do? I don't think so. Right? I want Yoongi to be in the middle because he's the only one with a different back, which means... What did I need to do here? Hold on, let me figure this out. I had an order and then I forgot it. I still had some way to... I think I was maybe doing... Was I doing fan chant order? Yes. Okay. I was doing fan chant order for this, so... Namjoon... Jin... And then Yoongi goes in the middle. And the maknae line. So, I think that's what I was gonna do. Or was it? No. No, that's right. Okay. There will be another filler that goes here then. All right. So that ends my scam PCs for Jungkook. So we can... I think everything from here on is legit. I want to say. then we have the filler for this one. As I previously mentioned in my video, I'm using the album PC as a group PC for the vinyl because the backs go better together here than they do with the actual PCs. Okay, and then for a few, I don't have fillers for now. I will get them eventually. My favorite album PC set, hands down, is Love Yourself Tier. It's just superior concepts. And I think I'm done with all of no, most of them actually. I don't have everything, but I have most. So Jungkook. Yeah, I don't have any questions to answer in this video, so this is going to be a very yappy one. I am sorry about that. My friends have abandoned me in my time of need. I'm kidding, I didn't ask them for questions this time around because I'm filming so much now, it feels a little burdensome to ask them for questions every week. So I have not. This Hobi is still one of my favorites. He started this whole thing. I feel like I need to like star it or circle it or something to indicate that, but that's the PC that started the mess. But it's also the PC that got me a lot of new friends and helped me engage with my existing friends better, and I don't know, it's nice. So while I blame him for some financial inconveniences that I'm having, I will be grateful that he gave me a new hobby and allowed me to meet new people and make new friends. So there we go, that set is complete as well. Controversial topic potentially, do you think these PCs are vertical or horizontal? Because this one looks vertical to me, but some of these when you put horizontally also work. So I have tried doing that. I didn't enjoy it, which is why I stopped, but they actually do work well as horizontal PCs. So instead of doing this, it would be, yeah, this or this, I guess. It could work, but it's not for me. Speaking of horizontal, these do work as horizontal PCs. So again, you know the drill. Horizontal means fan chant order. Not always, but most of the time. I am missing Jin for this one, I think, and then the group one I used up. So I'm gonna have to come up with fillers for this top part and then this last slot as well. I'm just gonna use like a extra PC, album PC for the filler here, but at the top I'll put something else in. Okay, next up is answer, which I am missing some Jungkook PCs for. I don't have everything. This is probably my least favorite set of PCs from Love Yourself era. They're not bad, they're just very bold. Like, the colors are really something. That orange hair against that red background is a lot. But when you put them as a set, they do make sense. It's just very stark. So yeah, as you can see, I am missing Jungkook's PCs for these. Like I said, I'm missing a few album PCs, but I have managed to collect the majority of them. And when you think about the fact that I only really seriously started collecting, I want to say like December of 2023. So it's been a little over a year, and I think I've managed decently well. And this fiscal year flip through will be my first binder flip through, and I have quite a few binders to flip through, which I don't know how long that video is gonna be, but I'm concerned. And speaking of long videos, next week, hopefully, I will have a D-Day update. I don't think I've ever done a binder setup or update of D-Day on the channel, but I have been steadily back collecting D-Day, and I'm at a spot where I feel satisfied with what I have. I think I'm mostly done. There's like 1 or 2 PCs that I don't have yet, but that's going to be a massive one. I need you guys to be like hydrated, have some meals, not snacks, before you start watching that video, because it's going to probably be my longest video yet. And that's saying something, given that I cannot keep a video to less than 50 minutes. The first Love Yourself answer set that I do have completed is this one.
이게 맞아?
The School Kids. I want to put this PC set next to the EXO Growl ones. Maybe, do you think they went to like rival schools? Or maybe they went to the same school, which makes the EXO lore and BTS lore overlap mind-blowing. I don't think anyone has the brain capacity to keep up with both at the same time. Okay, next up, Persona. These are really nice. I really like the concept where they're like looking at you and looking away. There's a merch box that's like this, and that's probably my, I wouldn't say favorite, but sentimentally that I think is the one that means a lot, because that's the that's based on the Run episode that I've watched first that got me into BTS, so that's always going to be a favorite. But yes, hopefully this won't take forever. Oh no, what am I doing? That's not here. Sorry. Actually, it is for here, but not yet. It's my filler. There we go. And then I do have one filler for this. I need to get another one. I feel like I'm making good progress on this. I'm not stalling too much, which is nice. An adorable Tay Tay PC. That's not Tay or V, that is Tay Tay. No one correct me. This binder is going to be super thick. One of the things that I dislike about the Prism binders is that they don't hold as many pages as Meow Cafe binders or the other one, the German Lighthouse ones that I used to use. They hold fewer pages, so that's not ideal, but I do like, I like their pages, and I like these slim fit versions, especially how protective they are. But yeah, it does make it challenging, because in an ideal world, I would have wanted one binder to contain everything until proof, especially because I started off with those like accordion cutouts. It would have been nice if I could fit everything until butter at least in one binder, but unfortunately that is not going to happen. So we will split it across 2 binders. However, I have a duo binder, so I'm just telling myself that it still technically is one binder case. If that seems far-fetched, so be it. Oh, it's not time for you yet. Actually, I do have the larger inclusions. So I have 2 of these. I think I actually have one more, but I'm not going to be using it right now. This is a potential way I'll be storing it. It's not going to be the final version because I have not decided yet. But if I do a fuse on this page, I'm thinking I'll probably do it this way. And just to add some interest to how I'm putting these away, I'm gonna be doing that instead. And then on the flip page, I'm I mean, there's no reason for me to have Namjoon be here. I'll put Jungkook here. Hold on. I think I was trying to keep Maknae line on one page, but that doesn't really matter. So let me just do that. And then I was thinking about fusing. Oh, here's the middle one. Fusing the pages like this, so in like a step manner. Just for some visual interest, you know? I feel like otherwise it's all very same, and I don't want to have these in a 4-pocket page. This means I am taking up an extra page, but I do have those film strips which won't go into 4-pocket anyway, so it doesn't matter as much. So yes, that's the idea. We will see if I stick with it. And then next up, chronologically, we did get the BTS World soundtrack, so I'm gonna put those next. I haven't collected everything for it, but I am just going to collect these slowly. They are harder to come by, some of these, so I don't want to rush it. I really like this set because you have their jobs, I guess, or like their character jobs. I don't know, calling it a job feels weird because he's a student and he's in Taekwondo, but I have that on the front and then these on the back. And then I do have the special edition PCs. I got the full album with the PCs because individually these go for like $20 or something, and I don't want to do that, so I ended up just buying a set when it became available. And I think Namjoon's PC is the reason I wanted this set so badly. It is the most adorable PC ever. So there's the complete set for that. And then I'm going to be switching over to my next stack. I was not lying, there is an equally large one here. And then we have the pajama cards, I think are what these are. Which again, they look very adorable in these. And I do have OT7 complete for this one as well. These are, I think, the game coupons. Oh, BTS World is back, by the way. I did download it. I haven't played it too much, but it's been fun so far. Have you guys started looking into that? I don't think any of these codes are working anymore, so I don't think the game is even around, so feel free to use them if you want. And then these are luggage tag things, I think, which I don't have all of them, but I will slowly collect them. There we go. And I think there are like manager cards also for these, which I have not tracked down, but I'll see if I can get. I might get them. We are moving on to OT7. One of the best concepts, even if the photo book for this is so super dark. It's like Game of Thrones. What, episode 5? I hate the fact that you can't actually see the images that well in the album. But it's okay because the PCs are adorable and I am glad I have them. I am missing Jungkook's PC from this set, which feels illegal. Someone please give him to me. But wanting to only collect first edition, especially now, I think they changed the backs of these to be blue grid lines. Why? So I need to find a first edition Jungkook, which is challenging at the best of times, so oh well. I think this set is complete. And I did have a question on this. So again, like I was mentioning earlier, for some of these, showing the back of the PC as a filler has like a stark contrast to the theme that's going on with the PCs. It's also, the background on all of these is kind of dark, so having the white showing here is a little, I think it's okay on this page because their shirts are still white, but especially on this one, if I turn this around, it's gonna look, I mean, this is how it looks right now, and then if I turn it around, I feel like it's a little more cohesive, but I don't know. Let me know which one you prefer. So that set's complete, very nice. And then the final Mott's set. I really like, this is my favorite group PC for these sets. They just look really sweet in that one. Oh, Jimin. Every time I see him in this one, it gives me cuteness aggression. Alright, and I don't have a filler for this one yet, so that will be it for that. And then B, you already did see, I did a spread across, which is nice, and then I actually would like the fact that those are peeking through in the middle. And then we have this. I do have a couple of things to go here, so I have the group PC complete, and then I have a filler. This is funny because the one I pulled from this album is also Tae. And I was not going to collect LDs for BM Butter, or not collect all of them. And I'm still not collecting all of them, but I have collected more than I thought I would, because I ran into them. So now I guess we're collecting some LDs. I'm still not gonna do the Japan ones though a lot. I think I'm gonna keep that to like one set. I only have one PC from this one so far, so it's gonna just go here. But those are super challenging to find, and I'm not trying to get into all of that. If I ever end up seeing them for a good price that I can get as an OT7 set, I might attempt it. But for now, I will not be putting myself through that. Except for the one set that I did start. So these are the Weavers Pobs. Again, don't have all of them, but that's what I've managed to collect so far. And then the one Japan lucky draw that I am doing is this set, which I think is cheaper than the ones with the hollow hearts because we are all the same people and want all the same PCs. But I do enjoy how cute that one is, and I like this Jin one as well, and I found them for okay prices. So that's it for this binder. Let me come back with another one. I'm possibly not doing a flip through at the end. I'll decide, but it's just there's a lot of pages, and I don't know if you want to see album PCs. I'm sure you've seen this 1,500 times so far, so maybe you won't miss it. Okay, so the next binder starts from Butter, and it's already so thick. I don't know how many binders I'm gonna end up with at the end of all this. It is a little scary to think about. Okay, I am doing this a little unconventionally. I am going to be putting the filler here for now, because that way that peeks through. I do think this more suits the filler for the other set of PCs, so I put that here because it's more orange than yellow. I need to do something with that pocket, and then for this set I'm gonna use the yellow one just because I think it goes better. So does it make sense? No. Do I care? Also no. Or I care, but this is better than the other option, so we're gonna have to go with that. And then we have the Weavers Pobs, which I did finally complete. I think my idea for when I started collecting Pobs and Lucky Draws for albums was, well, I was already way too deep in the boiling water, so what's a little more? But it was more so I wanted to have like one set in like outfits or concepts that I didn't have, which is also why I'm collecting the UMS, I want to say, Lucky Draws or something. I'll put that underneath when I'm when I'm showing you the those PCs. But that concept, there's a couple of different sets, but I think I wanted to collect at least one of them there. This might seem blasphemous, but blasphemous? Sure. I don't like that Jungkook PC. The only reason I've collected it is because I enjoy some other PCs in this set, and I am incapable of not completing sets. Like, I really love these two PCs. Namjoon is adorable. Hobi looks great. I hate that hair. But it's fine. We can live with it. And I enjoy how they all look as a set. I did want it to be known that I don't enjoy that hair. So, there. Au contraire, I love this one. I really enjoy that hair on him, and I think it's amazing. So, again, I don't have the set completed, but I have most of them. I am looking for a Hobi still. Okay, and then the last set is this one, which I'm still looking for a fair few PCs of this one. So if you have any leads on any of my missing PCs, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. And then you've seen me put away the proof stuff. I moved some of the stuff around. Obviously, I moved them into the smaller sleeves, and I've also changed the order of some of this. Because we start off with this, and I wanted to go into the postcards for this theme, which I have completed collecting. I pulled Jungkook for this one, and I ended up collecting the rest of them. And I like that there's something to look at on both sides of these. Something great to look at. One might say something unbelievable even, or believable, I guess. Maybe it's unbelievable by now. If you don't understand that, please watch Are You Sure? This is my comeback. Proof was my first comeback with them, which traumatic. But yes, I did the whole like waking up early to go to Target and get an album thing with this one, so it's close to my heart, even though we have approximately 1,500 PCs in this concept now. But there we go, that's complete. And then you've seen this set before, you've seen these before, so this is the order that I kind of want to do them in. Wow, Rids, that was a Freudian slip. The Maknae line will be on page 1, and then the Hyung line, and where possible, one of them will be showing through. So that's what I like. I need to fuse these pages together, but for now, the postcards, I think I put these away previously, so nothing to see there. And then I have the Weavers Pobs. I think I have everyone except Tae. I did secure Tae, he is on the way, but it's gonna take a little bit, so if I have time, I don't think I will. I wanted to do like one final like catch-up update after all this, but I don't think I'll have time to do that before binder flip through, so it's gonna have to be after. There we go. And then this is still my favorite WTF order of PCs. I enjoy it very much. Eddy figured it out. I don't know if the rest of you do. I'll pause for a second if you want to look at it and see how I might have arranged these PCs. Okay, next up we have these triptychs. I need to do something about these because these move. I think once I fuse the page, hopefully they will stop doing that. But for now, we're just gonna have to live with it. And yes, I'm still doing the Jungkook and then everyone else. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a flip through here because you're gonna basically sit through my flip through for your end anyway. I don't want to put you through that twice. I really need to fuse these pages. This drives me insane. Because I sleeved the triptych but not the sleeve, so it moves around quite a bit. See, I'm gonna correct it later, I'm so sorry. See, it doesn't even matter because as soon as I flip it, it's gonna go all over the place. Hopefully for binder flip through, I would have fixed this. For now, just consider these stored away. Yoongi's is my favorite. I think his is the reason I even attempted to acquire them because look at that. Cute. And Jin has a very cute one too, his smile. Adorable. Oh, I missed something. I will go back to it, but for now, there you go. That one's complete. And it went to hell as well. Okay, last up, before I do the thing that I missed, we have these In the Soam coupon cards, or I don't know what the original purpose of these was, but I just like the fact that they have their signatures on them and they look very adorable. So, and these were quite cheap to collect, so we match. Okay, there we go, that's done. And then for the thing I missed, it is, if we go back all the way here, I had these to put away. So yes, we go from this version to the inserts, and once again, it's in the order that we discussed. These are actually fairly good at staying put, so I don't think I need to like do anything with them, but there we go. That's it. That's it for today. I think I got through these much quicker than I was thinking I would, so hopefully it won't be a super long video. Where do I pause you? Maybe I'll do it on proof. Hold on. The postcards. So hopefully you enjoyed that update. I know that was a lot more of me talking than I normally do, or a lot more of me talking without purpose than I normally do. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a good week. And yeah, I keep forgetting to mention it, but I'm over 100 subscribers now.
분위기 좋네 여기. 진짜 뻥소리다. 야 대박이다.
Which feels very weird to me, but thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, M actually was visiting me, my friend, a little while ago, and she gave me a photo to commemorate the 100 subscribers thing, which was very sweet of her. Let me actually go get it. One second. Here it is. It is a little creased because it made it all the way here from Germany, but yeah, it says presented to Reds for passing 100 subscribers, which is very sweet of her. I swear she keeps up more with my analytics than I do, so anyway, thank you for subscribing and getting me to this point. Please subscribe if you haven't, so that she has something to track. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good week, and I will see you all hopefully next week with a Yoongi update. Thank you. Bye.